October is my favorite month, probably for reasons that no one else has. I love blackfish. In the Northeast, there's a species of fish called Tautog, or the common name is blackfish. Blackfish is absolutely delicious, and the season usually opens up in October. And this year, I've had no luck to be able to get out. Every time it's been my day off, the weather's been foul, I haven't had the time, and I just wanted to catch my blackfish this year, and I was unable to do that. But a super good friend of mine gave me these two absolutely gorgeous fillets of blackfish. It is such an elegant fish, and I'm gonna show you today how to prepare them with a rare tomato called husked tomatoes. You really don't find these too often, and it's absolutely delicious. These are husked tomatoes. They look like they're little Chinese lanterns. They're so beautiful, and the tomato inside is about the size of a pea. Well, maybe a little bigger than a pea. And it's super sweet. I love these tomatoes. This is what we're gonna use for a sauce for our blackfish. And first, we have to peel them. They just simply pop right out of the husk. You're gonna need about a solid cup and a half. Once you peel them, they need a good rinsing. If you purchase your blackfish fillets from a fish market, more than likely they'll be de-pinned. There's a center bone over here in the middle of the blackfish, and it has like a ridge of pin bones. If you get them and it doesn't look like it's been split down the middle or cut in half like this one, chances are those bones are still in place if someone hasn't removed them. So run your hand along it and you'll feel them. If that's the case, you're gonna need to cut them out. But other than that, that's the preparation for the fish itself. And what we're gonna do with this fish, which is great, is we're just gonna dunk it in a little bit of milk. That's just to add some moisture on the outside of it. And then we're going to flour it with almond flour and saute it up with butter. If you're on a keto diet and you really don't even want it to have a little bit of milk in there, you don't have to use any milk at all. The almond flour will stick to the fish with it actually being wet, or you can use heavy cream. So we're just gonna take our blackfish fillet, gonna immerse it in the milk, drain off the excess, put it in the almond flour, coat it really, really well. And that's that. I want to start with a pat of Kerrygold butter for each pan. I'm just going to add our husked tomatoes to the one pan. Spread them out a little bit. Don't want to get too hot. Lower that flame a touch. To the pan where we're gonna add our fish, I'm gonna also add a touch of avocado oil because I just don't want to rely on the butter to brown the outside of the fish. You want the tomatoes to burst. And to the tomatoes, we're just gonna add a little bit of Himalayan salt on there and a little bit of black pepper. We want to take a little peek here at our blackfish, see how it's doing, see if it's browned. Oh, it's browning nicely. And it's a very delicate, very flaky fish, and the almond flour is a little sticky, so you have to take a little care when you flip it over if you want it to remain intact. There you go. To that, we're gonna add a little organic garlic powder to this, an actual fair coating, some Himalayan sea salt, some black pepper, and just a subtle dusting of ginger. Dry organic ginger. A little dusting, not much. You don't even want to notice that it's there. And as our tomatoes begin to burst, we don't want that precious juice to evaporate. That's about perfect right there. We're gonna just turn the flame off and cover that pan. And we're gonna add our Chardonnay to this now. If you're able to get your hands on this beautiful blackfish fillet, I highly recommend you try this dish. You'll never forget it. It's elegant, it's delicious, and it's simple. And on the pita scale, I would give it a 2.5 out of 10. If you can't find husked tomatoes, because they're not always the easiest things to find, get organic baby pearl tomatoes. It'll be close, but it wouldn't be the same. It'll still work though. Please go to my website, awarehoussechef.com. Download the recipe and give this a try. Hit that subscribe button. Really would appreciate if you did that. And tune in next week for the next episode. Thank you so much.